Hey everyone, I'm Lucas Kwiatkowski, founder of Nomadz, hands-on and advanced PPC. And we've really been working hard lately to expand our offerings to give all of you following us a little more stuff to work with, since we know we can't hands-on manage every account. And we've been a lot pickier with the brands we've been working with lately, working with much bigger brands that we can work with long-term. So for the video today I want to give you a sneak peek at just one of the things that we would offer you if you join our new Nomads Network. So it's going to have my old course in there. It's going to be more of a community where we can have a lot of conversations. We want to make sure that you're either a brand owner or someone managing PPC in there so that you can add value to the community. But the Nomadz team has been working on a lot more internal tools that we can share with you to constantly be providing you content. So we don't just want to make it a one-time purchased course. We want to make it more of a subscription where you're constantly getting new things every month. That being said, I want to dive in and talk about the search query tracker. We all know that the search query performance page, came out a while ago now and everyone's using it, but it's not super easy to manipulate the data that's in there. So with that being said, we've connected to Amazon Ads API and we've been pulling all of this data for the brands that we work with, okay? So I just want to go through very quickly and show you what this report would look like for you and how you can kind of read this data, all right? So first off, we're going to have all your search terms will be on the left-hand side here, right? And you're not going to see them on the screen. But this is a very important number right here. So what this is the max amount of units that you moved in 1 week for a certain search term. So this is what you want to know. Okay, so at one point in time, I moved 116 units, right? All-time average, I do 87. Right now, I'm at 95. This could be due to seasonality, this could be due to a price or review drop, or this could be due to competition. So to always have this on mind is this will give us a clear picture of what's going on. Same thing with max clicks, right? Really our job as PPC is to get you clicks. That's the whole point of PPC. So now we can say, okay, max clicks in a week on this one search term, I got almost 2,000. And then you go down and you see it from there, okay? So as I'm scrolling over here, everything is going to be broken down into all-time, a lot of stuff is going to be broken down all-time average and current. So we can always do a comparison because people are always saying to us, oh, well, I used to be number one. I used to be this. We need hard data to know where you used to be. And you do as well to say, hey, okay, well, so last summer during my peak season, this was my click-through rate. This is how many units I moved. I can't really compare last summer to last Christmas because those are different times. So I want to know what's going on at different points of the year, right? So right now we can see all-time average where we are currently. And then as I scroll over here, we have conversion rate, right? Conversion rate is one of the main drivers of a search term. That's why Amazon gives us preferential treatment over someone else. So we can see the conversion rate. This is all for a week, okay? So we pull this weekly data. It says last week update, right, was March 18th. As we keep scrolling over here, a lot of this you are going to know what to do with, right, and what it's talking about here. Now, as we get over to the very end here, so I know talking with my team, they had told me that once they scroll over to the very end of this page, this is what they're really interested with. And this is the rolling trend search volume. And this is what I think too many people, they assume that search volume and traffic is always the same week to week when it's changing so much. So we can see here that as time is going on, search volume is changing a good amount for search terms. And this is also a pretty year-round safe search terms. But I mean, if you look at some of these big swings here, right? So we have 38,000 one week, right? 40,000 the next week. That, if you start to see bigger jumps like that in this report, then you don't have to freak out and you don't have to think, oh, well, I need to go in there and change my strategy because my keyword isn't converting. If you're not getting the search volume, then there's really nothing for you to be done because you can't influence that search volume. So you could then maybe go into one of your other search terms and say, oh, well, actually this one has higher search volume than it used to. Let's focus on that one. But let's make an informed decision and not freak out on something that is just not getting any searches right now. So again, this is something that if you've been dying to get a little more content from us lately and be part of a community, this is a type of spreadsheet that you would be able to tie into, have our team run this for you weekly, have it automatically updated so that you can, first of all, follow more of my videos, because then I would be making more stuff like this, but also do this for your own brand. Get a better idea of what's going on and what's happening, and then continually optimize.